Mark Jensen's with us, and he is all over the resort, and his favorite lift is, would you consider that to be your favorite lift over in West Mountain?
Timberline's my favorite.
See, Timberline's your favorite? But you got so much room down there, and you are creating artwork. I'd like to welcome Mark Jensen. He is a lifty here at Sugarloaf. Sugarloafer since 2000, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And welcome to the program. We appreciate you coming on.
Nice to be on, Greg.
Now, you have a little spot over there. We went over to see it, and I told everyone about my little sliding episode down there. So if you go down on skis, and be careful if you're walking on up. But you've got some great sculptures up there. Tell us what you've got up there and what you're continuing to create up there, Mark.
Okay, well, last year I actually created dinosaurs, or last year I built a castle there. And this year, because of the lack of snow, I decided I had to be a little more creative. Otherwise, people would then say, oh, this castle is nothing compared to last year's.
Nothing.
So it's tiny. So I decided I'm going to get more creative with the snow. So I decided I was going to do dinosaurs.
Right. People love dinosaurs.
And I'm making life-size dinosaurs. And I hadn't drawn a dinosaur since I was 12 years old. And I'm quite a bit older than that now. So I started with the Triceratops, then I built the Stegosaurus, and then they were weathered by when we had the rain.
Right.
And now I've built a T-Rex.
Right.
And another dinosaur, and I've also refurbished the weather-eaten dinosaurs.
So the snow wasn't really sticky, so you had to use chunks and carve them. Is that right?
That's correct.
You used a saw.
Hey, they've also given me a snowmaker's torch now.
They have.
So I can actually heat up the snow to give it some moisture.
So do they do that with ice sculptures too? Do you think?
No.
No.
No. Well, they do to polish it off.
Yeah.
But
so you have got. Do you use sketches, or this just comes right out of your head?
It comes out of my head for the most part. I may go and just draw something if I'm not sure, like how the arm of something goes. I'll draw it first and say, okay, that's right. Or if it looks bad, then I try another. But my wife says, why can't you have a marketable skill?
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah. If I was at Disney World or something, I guess it would be.
Yeah. Well, we're close at times. But, I mean, now, how about people? Can you do people?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried doing a person? Like, maybe you could do like a Roddy or... No, probably a Dano would be easier. It would take less snow, wouldn't it?
I want to do a Bobby.
A Bobby?
Bobby Roderick.
Yeah, that wouldn't take a lot of snow either.
He's the lift boss.
Yeah. So could we maybe see a Bobby coming in the future, you think?
Yeah, and I don't need much snow at all for him.
No, that would be a sight to behold to go over there and check out. But we've been over to check them out, and they are very nice. They're pretty good size too. Of course, they were bigger when you had more snow. And then, are you going to add to it? And what else in the future for the winter if you get snow to work with?
Right now I've done what's known as the Cretaceous period. So we're following a certain
I was going to say that.
They're all like 75 million years old, what I've built now. But I'd like to go and make a Brontosaurus or something like that.
Right.
Once I finish. I also want to make a Sugarloaf. I want to take the Sugarloaf symbol and make it into a volcano. Like cut the top of it off, and what's white will be like magma instead of snow.
Yeah. Well, why not? That sounds like fun. So that'll be something that we may be able to see here if you get enough snow.
Yes, and if it doesn't melt.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem when things